Very kind to the people of the state. If there seems to be a problem between the legislature and the governor, and as a father, he didn't have to intervene. I remember this is the second time Mr. President intervened. I believe, by the grace of God, this will be the last time. I believe that the Assembly have told them to do this, to obey Mr. President, which I know they will not hesitate. And I also believe that the governor will carry out his own part to make sure that this is the final time Rivers people will begin to hear this kind of discord. So that is it.
That's all.
Thank you very much. The political atmosphere in Rivers State has taken a new turn as signals of peace begin to show between Nyesom Wike and Governor Siminalayi Fubara after President Bola Tinubu stepped in again to calm the situation. For many Nigerians who have followed this story from the beginning, this moment feels surprising because the disagreement between these two powerful political figures has lasted for a long time and has shaped conversations across the country. What we are seeing now looks like a pause in the tension, and many observers are asking whether this is the real beginning of lasting peace or just another calm moment before new political discussions start again. Before we go deeper into the gist, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will always get clear updates like this one. The latest development came after a high-level meeting where both leaders were present alongside key political stakeholders. After the meeting, reports showed a more relaxed atmosphere compared to previous encounters. People close to the situation described the mood as calmer, and many political watchers say the body language of both men suggested that they were ready to move forward in a more peaceful direction. When political rivals who have had strong disagreements appear together and leave a meeting without tension, it sends a message that something important may have changed behind closed doors. Nigerians quickly noticed this moment and social media discussions began to grow, with many people saying that perhaps the long political drama in Rivers State may finally slow down. To understand why this truce matters so much, it is important to remember how the disagreement started. After Governor Fubara assumed office, there were early signs of tension between him and his political mentor, Nyesom Wike. What began as differences in political direction slowly turned into a bigger struggle over influence and loyalty within the state's political structure. Supporters of both sides became more vocal, and the situation moved from quiet disagreements into open political competition. At one point, the Rivers State House of Assembly became part of the tension, and the political atmosphere grew very serious. Many Nigerians watched closely because Rivers State plays a big role in the country's economy and political balance. As the situation became more intense, calls for peace increased. Political elders, party leaders, and citizens began to speak about the need for unity. President Tinubu eventually stepped in to help calm the situation, reminding all sides that stability is important not only for Rivers State but for the nation as a whole. His intervention showed how serious the crisis had become. When a president personally invites political rivals for dialogue, it usually means that leaders want to prevent further division and encourage cooperation. After this recent intervention, Wike was reported to have expressed hope that agreements reached would be respected by everyone involved. That statement alone caught the attention of many observers because his tone sounded more hopeful compared to earlier statements during the height of the crisis. Governor Fubara also showed signs of readiness to move forward, focusing on governance and development rather than continuing political fights. These changes in language from both sides have made many Nigerians wonder if a new chapter is beginning. The symbolic moment that people keep talking about is when both leaders reportedly left the presidential villa together after discussions. In politics, gestures like this matter because they can signal a willingness to rebuild trust. Even though words are important, actions often tell a stronger story. Seeing political rivals share a calm moment after months of disagreement gives supporters and critics something new to think about. However, some analysts are advising Nigerians to remain patient and realistic. They remind us that political agreements sometimes take time to fully settle. Previous attempts at reconciliation have faced challenges, and political interests can shift quickly. That means the real success of this truce will depend on what happens in the coming weeks and months. Will lawmakers cooperate smoothly with the governor? Will supporters on both sides maintain a peaceful tone? These are the questions many people are asking as they watch the situation unfold. Another reason this story has captured national attention is because Rivers State holds strong economic importance. Political stability in the state affects business confidence, investment discussions, and even how Nigeria is viewed internationally. Whenever there is calm in Rivers politics, many people believe it creates a more positive environment for growth and development. That is why this truce is not just a local story, it has become a national conversation. Many citizens online have shared mixed reactions. Some people are hopeful and say they are tired of political tension and want leaders to work together for the benefit of the people. Others are more cautious, saying they will wait to see real cooperation before celebrating. And then there are those who believe this peace effort could reshape political alliances ahead of future elections. Whatever your opinion may be, one thing is clear, this story is far from over, and every new update continues to attract attention across Nigeria. Right now, let's pause for a quick reminder. If you find this update clear and helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps more people find balanced political updates explained in simple English. As we continue the gist, it is also important to look at the bigger message behind this development. Nigerian politics has always involved strong personalities and passionate debates, but it also shows that dialogue remains a powerful tool. When disagreements reach a point where governance may be affected, leaders often choose negotiation as a way to restore stability. This latest truce reflects that pattern. It shows that even after months of tension, there is still room for conversation and compromise. Observers have also pointed out that this moment could influence how future political disputes are handled across the country. If this reconciliation holds, it may serve as an example that long political disagreements can eventually be resolved through discussion rather than prolonged conflict. Many Nigerians hope that leaders across different regions will learn from this moment and focus more on unity. Looking ahead, several things could shape the next phase of this story. The relationship between political supporters will be important. Sometimes, even when top leaders reach an agreement, strong emotions among supporters can continue to create tension. That means both camps may need to encourage calm conversations and avoid language that could reopen old disagreements. Political maturity from all sides will play a big role in keeping the peace alive. Another area to watch is governance. Citizens want to see development projects continue without distraction. Roads, education, health services, and economic programs are the real issues that affect everyday life. If this truce leads to smoother governance, it may help rebuild public trust. People often judge political agreements not by speeches but by the results they see in their communities. Many analysts believe that President Tinubu's involvement sends a strong message about the importance of unity within the ruling political structure. His role as a mediator shows how national leadership can influence local political dynamics. Whether you support one side or the other, it is clear that his intervention has changed the tone of the conversation, at least for now. As the story continues, Nigerians will keep watching for signs that the truce is genuine. Will both leaders appear together more often? Will political statements remain calm and respectful? Will the atmosphere in Rivers State shift from tension to cooperation? These questions remain open, and every new development will likely bring fresh discussions online and offline. At this point in the gist, let me remind you again to like this video and subscribe if you want more updates delivered in a simple and respectful way. Your engagement keeps the conversation going and helps this channel grow. For now, the mood surrounding Rivers politics feels calmer than it has been in months. That alone is a significant change from the earlier days when headlines were filled with intense political exchanges. Many citizens hope that this new chapter will focus more on progress and less on disagreement. The coming weeks will reveal whether this peace effort is strong enough to last or whether it will need more dialogue to remain stable. As we reach the end of this report, it is important to remember that politics is always evolving. Today's rivals can become tomorrow's partners, and moments of tension can turn into opportunities for cooperation. The truce between Wike and Fubara may represent more than just a political agreement. It could be a reminder that unity often brings greater stability than division. Nigerians will continue to watch closely, hoping that leaders place the interests of the people first as they move forward. Thank you for staying with this update from start to finish. If you enjoyed the way this gist was explained, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next political breakdown. Stay informed, stay respectful in your discussions, and I will be back with more updates as the story continues to unfold.